And we are back, finally. Thanks for sharing podcast. We are brought to you by Dan Rouse at Cherry Hill Mitsubishi, KO Pest Control, KCD Construction, Pace Roofing, Hoover Delivery Service, ERT Restoration, Dudas Distributions, J-Bo's Creations, Art History, Kelsey Kool-Aid Art, Four Seasons Landscaping, Sharky's Barbershop, RD Realty, Bone Marrow, Capital Adjustment, Santini's Grill, A-Plus Insurance at Tyson and Caster, Ivy Innovation, Ghost with the Most, Boutique, Crocus Landscaping, and Greek Tech. And this is take two. Jon Gray was here last week to shoot the first episode in the new studio, and now he's back again.
You still forgot, brought to you by Scene Points.
Brought to you by Scene Points.
Scene Points, baby.
Scene Points. I forgot about that altogether, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude. So we're here. We did it. We got some curtains, a new tablecloth. That seafoam green one was ugly.
This is beautiful.
It is beautiful, right?
I gotta say, the red is a nice touch.
Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of the Muppets. You know, the Muppet Show.
Sure. Yeah.
We were buying it at Walmart, and I was like, yeah, red. And my mom's like, this is brick.
Yeah, that is brick red.
And I was like, well, it's still red, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think?
I'm like a fan of like a communist red.
Yeah. I'm a fan of communism in general, dude. We were talking outside about trampolines.
Yeah, you said probably the most brilliant shit I ever heard. And I never thought, and it made me laugh really hard, but I'll let you say it.
I said, I never thought like people are so concerned about people falling off trampolines that why don't they do it like an in-ground pool and just dig a hole and throw the trampoline in there?
It's fucking brilliant. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I never heard that before in my life, and as soon as you said it, I'm like, holy shit. That makes a lot of sense.
You think I should go on Shark Tank?
Well, you can't patent holes.
Yeah.
So.
You think Mr. Wonderful will think it's a good idea?
I think everybody will think it's a good idea, and then they'll just do it.
Yeah, I'm a big Shark Tank guy sometimes.
I don't know who holds that hole patent out there.
Yeah, who's got the patent on holes, man?
Holes.
Yeah. So, yeah, many people ask me, they're like, are you going to talk about the same stuff? I was like, I don't even remember what we talked about.
Well,
we did talk about Ska.
We talked about Ska.
Which is
we could talk
important.
more about Ska.
Yeah, Ska.
I was actually listening to the new Big D and the Kids Table album on the way here.
Okay, top tier Ska.
It's great Ska.
Do you think the bigger... See, I feel like with Ska, the bigger Ska bands, no one's like ever like, you sell out. You know what I mean? Because it's Ska.
Yeah, it's Ska. Yeah. You can't really sell out.
Real Big Fish did basketball and no one was like fucking posers. They sold out, dude.
Well, I mean, if you think they actually, their whole like that Why Do They Rock So Hard album is about their old fans thinking they sold out, and like they're really bitter in that album. That's my favorite album of theirs.
They have the song Sell Out.
Yeah,
I guess people did think they were sellouts.
Yeah, because they were major. They went from like underground to a major label. So, but I mean, they sound the same.
Yeah, why do people get mad when their favorite bands like get success? Don't you want them to keep being a band?
It's a weird thing, man, because on one hand, what it is people want to be the reason that a band blows up. Yeah. So like if I know a band that nobody's ever heard of and then everybody starts loving them because of me, then I'm cool with it. But if they find it through other channels, then I'm fucking bitter because I was a fan from day one. Yeah,
I was at Fall Out Boy's very first show ever in Philadelphia. They were in the opening band for Alistair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at North Star Bar. There was like 5 people watching them.
Oh, shit, North Star Bar.
They had a demo with Dead on Arrival and Saturday on it, and I said, this is going to be the best band ever.
Damn.
And they were pretty good
You
band.
called it, man.
I called it, dude. I think the early November was on that, too. Wow. Shout out New Jersey, shout out.
I probably played there around back then, because, no.
Well, in case of the Mondays?
Yeah. Yeah, I got some good pictures from the last time that we played there.
I think one of the weirdest things, I have pictures from like the early November playing at North Star Bar, and like pictures like when I was 13 with the members, and now Sergio, their bass player, is like my boy. And I was like, I loved you guys growing up.
Weird.
Yeah, I've seen you guys live so many times.
I don't have any experiences like that where I got to like fan out, like be friends with somebody I fanned out over.
Yeah, this is years later. I met him through my boy Shane, who was on the podcast.
Yeah.
Serge is supposed to do the podcast, but I think he just doesn't leave his house. Then he was like, bring the setup to Jersey. And I wasn't able to do that until now.
Well, you can, but who wants to go to Jersey?
Yeah, I can, and I am so fearful of bringing this setup anywhere in case
What happened last time?
in case we just go down swinging hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case we're down big. Cause,
that was a reverb nightmare.
Yeah, I sent it to Davron and Stress, and Davron immediately. I always get a second opinion. It's not that I did. I thought Davron he was like, send it to me. Maybe I can do something. And he was like, yeah, don't post that. It was very reverby.
Yeah.
Then I sent it to Stress, who was an audio engineer, has a gold record and everything.
And nothing he could do.
I was like, maybe you can fix it. And he was like, I can't fix this. Yeah. He's like, don't post it. Part of me wanted to post it just to get it out and be like, listen, we all make mistakes.
Well, I was thinking about it on the way over here. This definitely needs to be episode 52.
Yeah.
Because
what happened to episode 51?
Yeah.
No, this is 51 though.
But I mean,
my brain, my brain won't be able to. I mean, technically, a couple episodes were done already. Like, Stress was technically the first episode, and we just never posted that one because the first one just didn't turn out good. Okay, and I take full responsibility for that. It was me.
Is the first one titled just Pilot?
Yeah, it's the pilot episode of Thanks for Sharing. Then Johnny Butler we had to do twice. Oh, because we lost the SD card with the stuff. Yeah, with the whole episode. Then Davron found it months later. He's like, you want me to post it? And that was one where I tried to talk about the same things. And I was like, it's tough.
Why is the episode on an SD card?
Because he did it on a real camera. Not that that's not a real camera. That's a 4K webcam.
Yeah.
Which at the time camera. I was like, is this good? And he was like, if it shoots in 4K, you're good. And I was like, right. Yeah, because I know nothing.
Yeah, 3K, fucking trash. 4K?
Yeah, I ain't about that 3K shit, dude.
Yeah, 3K bullshit.
I'm 4K and 5G all day.
If you tried to film me in 3K, bro, I'll fucking burn this house.
Yeah, you're looking good. You're looking crispy. I got the little monitor playing it back to me.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm promoting Wawa.
Who cares? Worst parking lots in the world. That was like the first thing that was ever talked about on this podcast. Is it doesn't matter which Wawa, the fucking parking lot is terrible.
Bro, you
can't get out of it.
There's one, like, I don't know if you've ever been to Upper Darby, but I used to work at that hospital, Delaware County Memorial. And I was high as shit getting off work one morning. And I'm backing out of that Wawa parking lot and just smashed into a car and just driving down the road.
It probably wasn't your fault either. Yeah. It's probably just how the parking lot is constructed and not the fact that you were driving fucked up.
It's basically like one car width wide and then a highway.
Yeah. Well, the worst part is the one I go to on Bristol Road. There's a turkey that shows up now, and like the turkey's like an international. I don't know if you heard about this turkey. Its name's Ben, and people are like going ape shit. And this turkey just like it was in the parking lot, standing in front of my car, and all I could do was just sit there. I was like, it's in front of what do I do?
Is that Turkey Hill trying to send a message?
Probably, dude. They're like, wow, listen, your days are done.
Yeah, fuck.
But the turkey's name's Ben.
All right.
There's a bar down the street called Name This Sports Bar and Grill. Mm-hmm. They want people to name it.
Oh.
97.5's there every week. And I listen to 97.5 every morning, Sports Talk Radio.
Oh, okay.
So they're there.
What is 97.5?
Yeah, the Fanatic. They are there every Friday. And some lady called in and was like, you guys should name it Ben's Roost. Because of a turkey. Listen, I'm not trying to sound shitty. That turkey will die before that restaurant is gone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or maybe not, but still.
I don't know.
Do you really want to bank your new restaurant and what you should name it based off a turkey?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Plus, it's a sports bar. Ben Simmons. I don't know if you know what's going on in the Philadelphia. Ben Simmons is a coward. And
I'll fall asleep right now.
Yeah. Not your thing.
I'll fall asleep right now. Don't threaten me with a good sleep.
Sports never grabbed you.
No.
No, that's fine.
I mean, I can get into some stuff. But
more of a Ska guy.
Yeah. Huge Ska guy. Not so much on the sports.
Huge Ska. Dude, Ska people are a certain breed, dude.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think all I want to listen to is Ska.
Yeah.
Just happy.
Yeah, I like, but the fucking dark stuff goes hard, man.
Yeah.
I love the dark
because there's a cheerful trumpet in it, and you're like, "Am I not that depressed?"
Yeah, but you can make trumpets and trombones sound super ominous, man. I love it. I love the dark stuff.
Do you think more ska bands will put in the?
No, I hope not. I hate that. That's one thing that really gets my goat, man.
Yeah,
it's like real sticky ska. Yeah. Like if they're singing about bananas and shit.
Yeah, get out of here,
get
dude.
the fuck out
Talk
of here.
about the real issues
but that's what,
here.
Yeah, but
which
people
is
hate ska think of that stuff. They're like, they're singing about wacky shit, and I don't like wacky ska.
Yeah.
Like, give me good stuff.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I'm a big proponent of ska.
you are. You like the Mad Caddies.
I love the
That's all
Mad Caddies. I said Road Rash's top 10 ska song. I remember we talked about that. I said it is in the top 10 of all ska songs. Top 5.
That's a great ska. That's a great ska song.
I forget, dude. It was on some compilation. That's why I'm so privy to it. What was it on? It was on something where
I wonder why it wasn't on any Tony Hawk game though.
Yeah, it wasn't on Tony
It should have
Hawk.
been.
Less Than Jake made it on Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
First Tony Hawk soundtrack slap.
What was on? I was thinking 2.
Yeah, Less Than Jake wasn't on the first one. I don't think. I know the first one had Goldfinger, Superman.
I think that was Tony Hawk 2.
Ska-ish.
Yeah.
No, that was Tony Hawk 1.
That was Tony Hawk 1.
And Tony Hawk 1 had Millencolin.
Yeah, No Cigar. Yeah,
which is
Penny Bridge Pioneers, awesome album.
Yeah.
That whole album is awesome.
You ever watch it live? Because they're like they're from like Sweden.
Yeah, they're from Sweden. Yeah.
It sounds weird.
I'm always a big fan of bands from other countries that sing in English.
Yeah.
Because that other countries that speak other languages. Like one of my favorite punk bands is Useless ID, and they're from Israel. And I'm just fascinated with people singing in English as their second language.
Yeah.
But living in their country and being like, no, we write English songs.
Yeah.
I think that's dope.
Was just so blown away of watching live videos of No Cigar. I'm like, how did you nail it in the studio? But live, like, you can clearly tell. Not that it's bad, but you can just clearly tell that they're Swedish.
Yeah, they got way more of an accent.
Yeah, and I'm like, what studio magician did that for you, dude?
I don't know. Think of that glam band Europe. They're from Sweden too.
Yeah, I love
fucking awesome.
I love hair metal.
Yeah, dude. I could talk about Europe all day, bro.
Yeah, I love Iron Maiden.
That whole first album. Oh, Iron Maiden, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the shit right there, dude.
Yeah.
Bruce
Iron
Dickinson.
Yeah, I could do a little Bruce Dickinson for you.
Yeah, are you a Bruce Springsteen guy?
Fuck no.
Me neither, dude.
I don't get the appeal of Bruce Springsteen.
I don't get it either, and people love that shit, dude.
I'm a working class man. Like, no, you're not, Bruce.
My one buddy just does the best impression of him, and I just laugh because he's seen him live so many times. He's like, he just tells stories, and like the analogy he gave, and he's like, so me and Clarence were walking down the Atlantic City boardwalk, and a hobo asked us for $5. So me and Clarence stabbed him to death and took all his belongings. This next song is called Born to Run. And I'm like, what? That had nothing to do with anything that you just said,
That's
dude.
Great.
And you just admitted to murder, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, where do you?
I respect him though. He, I think it was Streetlight Manifesto. I want to say, like, got all their shit stolen when they were on the road, like their whole trailer full of instruments, and they had to like cancel the rest of their tour. And I think Bruce Springsteen's son was a Streetlight fan, and he like donated $80,000 to them to buy all new shit.
He's like, my dad's got a couple things.
All right, Bruce. Yeah. Before that, I was like, Bruce Springsteen, total piece of shit, fucking animal.
Yeah.
But he did that, and I'm like, okay, he's okay. He's okay.
He saved Streetlight Manifesto.
Yeah, he saved Ska.
Dude, he saved Ska, dude.
He saved Ska.
He didn't save trampolines, though.
No.
Yeah. I did that, dude.
Yeah, you did. You saved a lot of broken arms.
Yeah, if anyone fucking digs a hole and puts trampoline in it, I will be so upset.
You're going to see it, and you're going to get mad. You're going to be like, I want fucking money for this idea.
Are you a TikTok guy?
Yeah, I got a TikTok.
Yeah, so there's a guy who got fired from an Applebee's around here on TikTok, and it went super viral, and it is the best shit. Yeah, black dude. He made a diss track towards Applebee's, and he went into the Applebee's he got fired from and played it on a speaker.
Really?
And was like getting hype. And I want to have him on the podcast.
Yeah, that's a great.
Because I also work at Applebee's.
That's a great way. A great way to lose your gig at Applebee's. Yeah, I feel like they're on to that guy. You might not want to have him on your show.
Dude, I saw it today. 50 people sent it to me. If one thing happens about Applebee's, 50 people send it to me.
Yeah.
And it gets annoying after the first one.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm like, all right, guys. Is that my identity, Applebee's? Yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, I need to get out, dude.
You bring it up a lot.
I know, dude.
You bring it up when you're sharing at a meeting. You're like, yeah, and I work at Applebee's. Yeah. You always put it at the right spot though to get maximum laughter from it.
Yeah, true. I also bring up in AA meetings, I'm like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can get out of Applebee's.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think one or two times, like while you were talking, I just yelled out, "Thanks for sharing podcast."
Yeah.
And then you were like, "Thanks, John."
Yeah, and now you're part of it.
You worked it in. Yeah, now I'm here.
And now you're a friend of the podcast.
Yeah. It only took 50 times.
I know.
No,
True.
I was kidding.
Well, you had a weird work schedule. I tried
Yeah, I
getting
did,
you when
I
we were
did.
still at Davron's.
I worked evenings before. So.
Yeah.
You did ask me a couple other times.
Yeah. George was upset that Greek Tech wasn't a sponsor of the podcast.
Wow.
And I'm like, all the other sponsors just giving me stuff.
Listen, Greek Tech is the best unlicensed electrician in Philadelphia.
Nice,
I'm gonna go out and say it. I'm
yeah.
gonna say it.
There you go, dude.
Best one out there.
Yeah. He's an
Of all the
interesting guy.
unlicensed
I showed up to the meeting last week and we just left and got ice cream, me, him, and John Fusco. And I kept calling him a bully the whole time. Like the first 10 minutes. Because I can tell it gets to him a little bit.
Yeah.
But he is a bully to people that are coming in, getting sober. And he's like, I run the show here. I'm like, you're a bully, dude.
Yeah. I'm glad he's my friend.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
I am too.
Actually, he might be mad at me because of the joke I made, but
What about?
we'll just cut that part
There's no cuts here.
There's
I
no
don't know how to
editing,
do that.
I'm sorry.
I know how to cut the first 3 minutes out when we're just sitting there like a bunch of jamokes.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
I know every once in a while that thing freezes, like it froze for a second, and I'm like, is this forever now? Does that show up? I don't think so.
Nah, it's not gonna show up.
Yeah, I know. Didn't last
I
time.
can see it.
The whole last half hour of the last one was frozen, and I was like, did I mess up already?
Nah. It's the camera's still working. It's just a pop up.
Yeah. That pop-up, it just keeps showing up. No one knows what's going on with
Windows. I can fix it for you, bud.
Can you? You're a Windows guy?
I'm a Windows guy. This is Windows bull.
Yeah, I kind of wanted a Mac, but Davron was like, no.
Yeah. I'm with Davron on
Yeah.
that.
But everyone I know uses Macs.
Well, that's the thing is like Mac is like superior for like audio engineering purposes. But the thing is, if all the resources you have in that world don't know a Mac, then don't get a fucking Mac.
Yeah.
Nobody can help you.
True.
You know?
I think USB mics, which
Yeah.
we use, are not friendly with Macs.
I'm not surprised.
I don't think they're friendly with Windows either. After
Yeah,
last
well, I don't know that might have just been one of the settings.
I know. Everyone was super, you should just XLR it. And I'm like, this is so easy, though.
Yeah, you got one nice thin cable.
Yeah, and they're not dog shit microphones.
I was actually asking my buddy, like, what's the deal with XLR cables?
Yeah.
Why?
Did he give you a deal?
Well, no, because if you look at like my old acoustic bass had an XLR output, and I'm like, is that superior to a 1/4 inch output?
Yeah, for instruments, that makes no sense. I never seen one
But
with
it
an
just
XLR.
never took off. So I think maybe it's like a better connection. But like I have a lot more problems with mic cables than I do with guitar cables. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like a bad mic cable seems to happen all the time.
Yeah, usually you show up to a gig, you have like 5 guitar cables because
Yeah.
there's like a little knot in it somewhere, and you're like, that's good. That's why I always got the ones made of bungee cord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't get staticky that quick. They last longer.
Oh, they last longer.
Yeah.
That's smart. Yeah.
Nor do I like the wireless because I feel like something can go wrong and that just ruins your
Yeah.
whole day.
Yep.
I know a couple people who use the wireless. Ethan and Glowsoft uses one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He probably.
But he keeps up with it because he
I was
does
just gonna
guitar.
say, yeah, Ethan's like fucking beast on guitar. He probably has like a pretty high end like wireless, but you can get a cheap one and it's gonna crap out on you.
Yeah.
It's, I used to have one from my Ska.
Yeah, I learned that cheap stuff is not good.
No.
That's why I got these microphones and I was devastated about last week because they weren't cheap. They're cheaper, I guess.
Yeah, I might have to get one of these.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to start recording some stuff.
I'll let you know to get the red one
Okay.
because that's 120 and this
Okay.
one's 150. And you know the difference?
The light.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
light.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
But I see that you put the light one on that side. On that side, which is smart.
Yeah, I like red. It's my favorite color. But I was like, you know, if I paid the extra $30, I should get the light on microphone.
I hate red, and this is bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Fucking outta
Let
here.
it out. Let it out, man.
It was on my rider that I need a microphone that's not red.
If you had a rider, what would be on it, dude? Would you have anything
Just
ridiculous?
stuff that gives me diabetes.
Yeah, more diabetes.
Yeah, more
Super diabetes.
Type 3
Yeah,
diabetes.
dude, it's not even discovered yet. Skittles would be on it.
Oh, I got it. No, I'm not a big Skittles guy.
Me neither.
Sweet stuff, probably. No.
When it comes to fruity candy, Starbursts are like, and now or later. Now
Yeah.
and laters, now or laters. Now or laters.
Now or laters.
Yeah,
Now and now and laters.
I don't know. I love banana, now or laters. And
Really?
people think that's, yeah.
Banana flavored anything is fucking trash.
Did
bro.
you know that
Do you like
bananas.
banana runts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banana Laffy Taffy.
Ooh.
Nesquik makes banana milk. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Did you know that bananas actually used to taste like that, but we genetically programmed the banana so many times that the original banana is extinct?
Wait, what?
That's where, because you ever eat like a banana Laffy Taffy and you're like, this don't even taste like a banana.
Yeah, it's just internationally known as this is banana flavor.
Yeah, well, that's what the original banana tasted like.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we
Because
just,
grape flavored shit doesn't taste like a grape, but when you drink it, you're like, that's grape flavor.
probably the same thing.
It's the same.
You ever drink something that tastes like a color? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like orange.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
tastes orange, but not
Yeah.
like an orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow vitamin water tastes like the color yellow.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like, this tastes
I
like
never
yellow.
had it. I would think
There's
it
like a
tastes
hint of
piss.
pineapple juice, which I think is disgusting, and I'm just like,
Really?
yeah, I don't like pineapples.
You got Latino in you. You don't like pineapples?
Latino.
Yeah, don't
No.
you? South American or
I
something?
mean, she's from South America.
Ah.
She's Italian.
Well, that's boring. I thought you were like.
Well,
cool
people
because
hear
of-
that and they're just like, oh, so you're Hispanic? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I look it?
You could be a little bit.
But also Tom Segura looks super white, so.
Yeah. Tom
Except-
Segura's half Spanish.
Yeah, except he got blessed with the gift of being taught it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know his background origins
I've
of
been
his
taking-
Spanish.
I've been taking lessons for over a year now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom didn't teach me or my brothers because she couldn't teach my dad. I think
Oh,
that was
really?
the only reason why.
She's like, all these kids are gonna be too dumb.
Then I was like, I feel like it's easier to do it with babies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, they say that.
even if you made it our first language,
You
because
could.
we would have had to learn English, just like she had to learn English when she got here.
Yeah. She didn't have an accent though.
Nah, neither
she
of them
mad
do.
young
Both
when
of
she
them
came?
are from this country.
Really?
Yeah, my
Your
dad's
dad?
from Ireland.
Get the fuck out.
England, technically. He was born in England or something. I don't know. They were like on vacation.
Really?
His parents are Irish and from Ireland. Yeah,
That's
I'm
fascinating,
firstborn
dude.
generation, baby. This is
Yeah,
America
man.
right here,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, you're the American dream.
Dude, go to America, get a job at Applebee's, and set
Well,
up a
you're-
podcast in your parents' basement.
Your dad was a cop too, right?
Yeah,
See, he's Irish.
Yeah.
He's genetically predisposed.
yeah. Irish guy becomes a cop, marries an Italian woman.
From South America.
Yeah, from South
Because
America.
when I think of where Italians, where they're from, I think about South America a lot.
Yeah, that or somewhere in New York.
Yeah.
Real Italians.
See, you hear about Germans from South America because that's where all the Nazis fled.
Yeah. Well, my grandpa was a medic in World War II.
Yeah, and he probably wasn't on the right
For the
side.
yeah, they threw him in a concentration
Well,
camp. So
Well, the Italians switched sides.
Yeah.
Halfway through. So
yeah, that's what I tell myself.
They start. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was he working for Mussolini?
I guess. I don't think you really had a choice back then.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Fascism was pretty pretty popular back then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fascism's sick. So
Yeah.
is communism.
Yeah.
All these things are
communism,
sick, dude.
Fascism. Yeah, pretty sick.
This is great out of context stuff. If someone just like walked by
Yeah.
the office and you're listening to this and they're like, "What are you listening to, man?"
You're like, oh,
It's
nothing.
I wanted Dumb Ugly to call their third album "The Communist Manifesto"
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
because I watched too much New Girl. Are you
Uh,
a New Girl fan?
I've seen a lot of New Girl.
Well,
It's really funny.
the last season, Nick becomes an author, like a famous author, and
I
he can't
remember
think
this.
of any ideas.
He's like a young adult author.
and he
right?
does Mal's Little Red Book. He plagiarizes from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's funny. Yeah, I that show's really funny.
it is a funny show.
I'm a huge TV guy, man.
Yeah, I'm a big TV guy. You Curb guy? Were we talking about
Love
that?
Curb.
Did you watch? The new season started? Did you?
So we're
I'm-
halfway through the first episode.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a couple episodes because I like to.
You
I don't
build
like
it
to
up.
wait.
I think Leon is probably the funniest
JB
character.
Smooth's the man.
Yeah, dude.
I thought he was from Philly for the longest time, and I don't think he is.
No.
It's like one of those things.
Yeah.
We were talking last time about when people speak in absolutes, like when my boy Naeem said black people don't drink chocolate
Yeah,
milk,
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like,
That's my favorite.
I was like, I don't think that's true. Which I
Yeah.
asked dude Carlos I work with, who's black and Puerto Rican. I'm like, you drink chocolate milk? And he's like, yeah, I mean sometimes.
Yeah.
But then Naeem will probably find a wormhole and be like, well, that's because he's half Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he ain't really black.
Yeah, he ain't really black.
He drinks chocolate milk. Get the fuck out.
I'm
of
like,
here.
how black do you want him to be?
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that shit.
yeah, but yeah, JB Smooth being from Philly is one of those absolutes where I was just like the bananas being extinct. Someone told me that, and they said it with enough confidence that I say it with enough confidence.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe it. But
I
like
believe it. That
But I
sounds
like it.
believable
I
about
like
the
it.
bananas, though.
Yeah, maybe.
There's always
Yeah.
money in the banana stand.
Yeah,
You
there's
Arrested
always
Development?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Hell yeah.
Another good
Oh,
show,
yeah,
dude.
I think they misunderstood what he meant by that.
Yeah, they definitely did. Now that show's great.
Mm-hmm. What a well-crafted, well-written show. I don't know about the last couple seasons though, but
the Netflix special ones. Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Everyone's 10 years older, and you're just trying to play it off like they're not.
That happened with Community when they did like the last season on Yahoo.
Yeah, my brother like swore by Community, and I watched it and I liked it, but I was like, eh.
You probably didn't see the right season, so there was.
I watched the whole thing,
really,
beginning to end,
and you were just.
It was good. No, it was good, but I was just
brilliant. Dude.
I wouldn't put it in my top 10.
Really, it's in my top 5
TV shows.
It's in my top 5.
I lean more to the sitcom-y, funny stuff.
Okay,
that's hard to do. Top 5 TV shows because like I can't not put The Wire in there.
Of course,
but I think I like comedies better than The Wire. But I love The Wire, so it's tough.
It depends. Like comedies don't have like a. Well, usually they don't have like a crazy long shelf life.
I really think it's probably in no particular order. Ooh, to do 5's tough. Because I want to put Curb, but I like Curb more than Seinfeld.
For sure.
But Seinfeld's also Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's funny.
Yeah.
But you can lump them into one category and say like this type of
So
show.
I would opt to choose Curb. These aren't ranked in any way. Curb, New Girl.
Okay.
Parks and Rec.
Okay.
Scrubs, Modern Family.
Okay.
Or maybe The Office takes over Scrubs. I haven't watched Scrubs in a while.
Yeah, Scrubs, I haven't
but
seen
it is
in a
very
while.
good.
I'm going to say
I feel blasphemous not saying The Office because everyone dick rides The Office so bad, but I'm just like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, but there's better stuff.
You know what I hate about The Office is like they treat the same thing with Modern Family.
Yeah.
They treat the camera as if it's there equally as much as they treat the camera as if it's not there.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it? Is all this being filmed by a third party and you guys know that there's a cameraman there, or do you not?
Yeah. Well,
like, pick one.
The Office had a cop-out with him. I don't think Modern Family ever did.
Well, no. Yeah, you're right. Modern Family never did.
But Modern Family was so brilliantly written.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But once for me, like a fucking eccentric, like weirdo, once you realize, hey, wait a second, the camera's right there, they would see it and not be sneaking around because they know they're being filmed. But and then also like they equally will like say something to their wife and then go and look at the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta pick one.
Yeah.
So
I feel like The Office did a good job with that though.
Yeah. But as it progressed, they play fast and loose with those rules more and more.
Yeah.
Like at first, it's
and
like
Jon Gray was here to snip them out.
Yeah. I'm like, you're not getting away with this on my watch.
I know.
I've smoked too much weed in my life to not think about reality.
You see the back of a $20 bill on weed. Chappelle posted a thing on Instagram today, which was just like a speech about his movie coming out. I think speech is the wrong word. But I'm waiting for people to be like, he's still a comedic genius. He was just talking about like seeing the documentary he made. And I'm sure everyone like thinks that it was just stand up, but it was just a clip of him talking about how he wants this documentary to come out. Because people are trying to cancel. Like when George Floyd got murdered and he like did a whole like 20-minute video on it. People were like, yo, man, he's still the goat at stand up. I was like, I think he was just addressing what was going on. And I don't think it was stand up at all.
It wasn't. But it was entertaining. It was good.
Yeah.
It was and so this last special had like one theme in it that was very crystal clear.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
I got to watch that, and Theo Vaughn has a new one out.
Yeah.
Which I feel like...
That's my buddy.
Theo Vaughn?
We have the same exact birthday.
Do you?
Yeah, day and year.
That's cool.
That's my...
What's your birthday?
March 19th.
That's cool, dude.
1980, baby.
Were you on Road Rules, too?
Yeah.
You know who I have the same birthday as? Not the same year. Pete Davidson.
Oh, really?
It upsets me a little bit.
Why?
I don't know.
He's funny stand-up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, give him 5 years, man. He's come a long way in a short time.
Yeah, true. Plus, he just collects SNL checks, which I don't think they're crazy money, but he don't really have to do anything for SNL. I don't know. I don't know the dude's life, so I don't want to give an opinion.
I don't know. He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny.
The thing that annoys me the most is I think me and that dude would get along.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I want to get along with him?
Well, I think that's when like when you meet certain people and like if they're enough like you, then immediately you're like, I don't like that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then as time goes on, you're like, okay, he's cool.
Yeah.
But like if you see enough of yourself in someone else, it makes you uncomfortable and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, a lot of people hated me when they first met me. And they love telling me that shit too. Yeah. And I'm like, well, you don't gotta say that. They're like, I didn't like you when I first met you. I'm like, hey,
Is that what you hear whenever you speak? At
Yeah,
least like one or two people
pretty
raise their
much.
hand like, Joe, I fucking hated you.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I think I might have said that to you, but that's not really true.
Did you say that to me?
Well, I don't think, like, I just heard you share memes before and I'm like, fuck this guy. But then,
Yeah.
but that was like way back when I first came around, and
little did you know it was years of wisdom.
Yeah, but then when I talked to you, I was like, oh, this guy's mad cool.
Yeah. Who was the guy that used to sponsor you? What's his name?
Dave Burke.
Yeah. What's he up to? Little Dicky?
I don't know, man.
I haven't talked to him. Seen him. Heard from him.
He's doing good.
Yeah.
Every time we
Do you
check in
talk to
every
him
now
still?
and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
doing
guy.
good.
I like him.
He's a good dude.
He was a big fan of comedy.
He's smart. Yeah, dude. Super cerebral guy. He's really smart. I still send him memes. I sent him a gay Lord of the Rings meme yesterday.
I found a good Lord of the Rings meme the other day, and I loved it.
Was it the one?
It involved Super Smash Brothers, which but it was the creator when he presented the new character, and he's Japanese, so he bowed to the camera and he said thank you very much, and someone freeze framed that of him saying thank you, and it was fucking Aragorn or whatever at the end, and he said, "My friend, you bow to nobody," and I was like, "Yo, true."
That's a really niche meme, like you need to know fucking Lord of the Rings, but also Super Smash, which I guess isn't a stretch.
True.
Yeah.
I don't think many people have took the "my friend, you bow to no one" meme, and I was like, "Yo, true though."
Yo, he right though.
Yeah, he ain't lying. I forgot to introduce myself. I forget what it was supposed to be. Me and Mark were talking before this, and he was like, because he was talking about high C jammers or Kool-Aid jammers. And he was like, "You ever have kiwi? Just kiwi?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's pretty good." But I was supposed to introduce myself and be like, "We're back at the Thanks for Sharing podcast, and this is the Juice King."
The Juice King. That's a good nickname.
Yeah. Do you think it will catch on?
Are you a juice guy?
Somewhat. I don't mind juice.
I don't drink juice, man.
I know. I'm big water, Red Bull in the morning.
Yeah.
I do a Red Bull when I wake up and a Red Bull after work.
Okay.
And then soda, but I don't want to do soda. Like,
really?
I won't even drink the whole soda.
Bro, I just had like people over my house for like a business meeting on Sunday. Yeah. Not even my home group, Lindsay's home group. They brought like all these cases of soda. We don't drink soda at all. So I should have brought soda here, man.
I was free that day, man.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So I got all this soda in my fridge, taking up all this valuable real estate.
Yeah, I don't want it. We have 2 12-packs of Coke and Cherry Coke.
Yeah,
like one of each.
I have Cherry Coke, I got Coke, and orange soda.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I was drinking one before we started filming this, and it's like halfway, and I probably won't touch it again, and I feel bad wasting it.
I'm with you on that. Like, when I drink soda, like a full can feels like a lot to me.
Sometimes I can crush it though.
Sure, if it's the right situation, but like for the most part, if I drink soda, like I don't want to sit there and slam a 12-ounce soda.
Yeah, I used to love flat soda when I was a kid.
Ugh. You ever drink Boost?
Mm-mm.
See, I'm from Jersey, so you probably don't even know about Boost.
Oh, isn't it like super sugar water that tastes like flat soda?
Yeah,
someone was telling me about it.
It's made in Riverside. There's only one place that makes it.
Yeah.
It comes in a giant glass jug.
Yeah.
It's a glass jug, and the glass is like this fucking thick. And it's syrup that you water down, but it tastes like, to me, it tastes like flat Coke.
Yeah.
But people who love it are like, "Yo, Boost is the shit."
Yeah. They're like, "I shot it up into my fucking ball sack," and I'm like, "What?"
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you shoot up in your ball sack?
I don't know, man.
There's many things I wonder about shooting up because I never did it. Like, can you shoot angel dust? Which I would assume you can.
Maybe.
But would it just immediately collapse your lungs?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's some super junkie out there who's like, that was my shit.
Yeah, I used to mainline fucking angel dust, bro.
I was legit in rehab. I talked about it in the special, and I feel like it got not enough love. But there was a dude in there who was just like, I was shooting up in my tear ducts, and I was like, "What, dude?" He's like, "The vein behind your eyes." I was like, "Is that even possible?" I found out it's possible years later because someone else was talking
so
about
extra.
it. Yeah, why are you being that guy?
Yeah, like come on, buddy. Yeah. Come on now, buddy.
Oh, it's so squeamish to me.
Yeah.
I could never do it.
He's like, yeah, I live on the edge. I shoot heroin, but I also am going to high risk for blinding myself.
Yeah.
Because, like, the risk of shooting heroin is not enough for me.
I forget who it was. I was at an open mic, and it was a guy who's just never done drugs. I don't know what he's done, but he never did heroin. And he was like, "I heard it's like sitting in a hot tub when you're really drunk." And I was like... I just stared at him. I was like, excuse me, dude?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Not that I was ever a heroin guy. I was an Oxy 80 guy, so
Yeah.
I get the gist.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know about that at all.
Yeah, I like to clean my basement when I'm high. I don't like to just sleep.
Yeah.
Well, you can't even get real heroin anymore.
Yeah, no.
Which is a shame.
I think people are fascinated who don't know anything, especially around here. They're like, I don't know, heroin seems like a lot. Like, you got to cook it in a spoon. I'm like, what movie are you watching?
Yeah,
I was like, black tar heroin doesn't exist around here on the East Coast. I don't know, at least.
I've seen a lot of people shoot up. I've never seen anybody cook it.
I think California, like, you can get black tar, but I don't even think they do it.
Yeah.
Everyone does fentanyl.
They probably do it just because they're being fucking, like, super fucking... I don't know, trying to look cool about it.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's your favorite movie.
Yeah.
It was powder in Pulp Fiction.
I cook my heroin.
It was powder in Pulp Fiction.
It was powder?
Yeah, because remember, she snorts it, and then she fucking, gets...
Yeah. It's powder. It's powder, but I think I've never seen wet heroin unless a bag got wet, but
yeah.
I used to snort it. It's good stuff.
I don't get why someone would go through the trouble of melting it, though. When people say that, I'm like, you're right. That is a lot of work. All you need is like a little bit of water, and you just mix it up, and then you're good to go.
Well, so if you take any drug, there's always the class of people who want to make it like this fucking big thing, and the people most notorious for that are the weed smokers.
Yeah.
Because the people who are really into smoking weed go through these extreme bullshit fucking pomp and circumstance about smoking weed. And I love it. Yeah. I love watching it because it's so fucking absurd.
I know a lot of AA people who just smoke weed now. And
me
I'm
too.
super cool about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, do whatever you want. Who cares?
Yeah.
If I could, I would.
We have a mutual friend who does. And
we got a couple mutual friends.
Yeah,
you probably don't even know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got a couple mutual friends.
Yeah.
That do. But
I think weed's overall tight.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way, like, I would love it if I could smoke it, but it's not worth it to me.
I hear you saying.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll put on like Tim and Eric, and I'm like, "Fuck, this would be so much better if I was high on."
Be like, this don't even make sense right now.
Yeah, there's some of the funniest shit I've read. That's probably one of my top. That's gotta be, dude. Not that the whole body of work is amazing, but the shit that's funny is so fucking funny that to this day, if I just think about it, I can't stop laughing.
Dude, I really love funny shit, dude.
Yeah, me too.
At the end of the day.
It's hard. It changes over time what you think is funny too.
Yeah.
Like the shit you thought was funny 10 years ago now is just like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, where you at the whole Alec Baldwin situation?
Oh, boy.
Is that funny or no? I mean, it's sad.
Some of the, I think the situation's sad. I feel bad. I mean, the guy's a very privileged man, and people feel, however they feel about him. I feel bad for him, but the memes are also funny.
Yeah.
So
they're very funny.
I feel bad for the girl that's dead.
Yeah, true. Same.
What are you gonna do?
I feel bad for dead people.
Fuck them all.
Yeah, I see dead people, man.
Yeah, do you?
No, I don't know.
We see dead people all the time. They're just not dead yet.
Yeah, is them not? That's true, dude.
We see them every Wednesday. We see dead people.
I know.
Just not fucking.
Were you there last week? You weren't there last week.
I haven't been there in a couple weeks.
Are you going tomorrow?
I will not be there tomorrow.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't go. But I've been going to Newtown on Thursday nights.
Is that a bopper, dude?
I love that one. I've always loved it.
I need to go to meetings to review them again.
Yeah.
Because I put the first one on TikTok, and people were like, yo, you saved my life. And I was like, all right. Which was a better reception I got on Facebook and Instagram, because that's all people I know. And they're like, you're a piece of shit.
Did you ever review Sweet Surrender?
I did, but I'm going to redo it because it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It had good stuff in it, but it was too long.
Okay. All right.
They got to be like exactly a minute and be out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to come up with like the bullet points in your head and just go through it.
Yeah, I already do. I think people think it's like spur of the moment.
Which
most of it is.
Yeah.
It's like my comedy stylings. I don't really have a plan, but it's kind of planned out.
Yeah, you got some stuff.
Yeah, I got some stuff jotted down, dude. I was watching old clips of mine that I just have on my phone, and there was one joke that I was just like, why don't I do that anymore? And it was, I was like, why is it when you're jerking off your gay friends, they're super cool about it, but you're jerking off your straight friends, they get super gay about it? I thought that was good. Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
They get super gay, man.
What trampolines, man?
And we was putting trampolines in the ground, man.
Yeah. The worst is like telling a joke on stage when it just doesn't hit, but you know it's funny, but you keep trying. And I don't know, like there was someone that we both mutually know posted a book called The Art of Doing Nothing, and they were like, "This is the book," and I was like, "Does the first page say throw this away?"
Yeah.
And people just don't get the subtlety of that joke, I guess. I was like, "Is that one too sophisticated for you?"
Dude, I always wonder about like, because I listen to enough comedy podcasts to be able to like hear them break down the science of it and wonder about it. But fuck, man, I don't even know.
Yeah, I hear them talk about it. I just get anxiety. They're like, "Hey, man, it takes you 10 years before you're successful." I was like, "I don't got that."
Yeah.
I was like, "I will die in Applebee's by then."
Think about Rodney Dangerfield, started in his 40s.
Yeah, he was selling windows or something,
Yeah.
Floor siding
And
for houses.
He's one of the greatest.
Yeah.
The best Rodney Dangerfield joke I heard. He's like, "Oh man, I'll tell you, my girlfriend is so fat. The cops drove. She was standing on the corner. The cops drove by and told her to break it up." I just butchered that, but that is so fucking funny. That's timeless.
I did a stand-up show at Stress's mom's house, and it was like all our friends from fucking Fishers. I don't know if you're familiar with Fishers. It's on Street Road. It's like an older crowd, like nightclub.
Yeah. People go there.
Yeah, I went there for her birthday because I thought it was just like a nice restaurant this whole time. And they're like, "We're on top at the club."
They have a parking garage.
Yeah, and it was like a club, and I was like,
Really?
"Oh shit!"
That place is lit for cougars, huh?
Yeah.
If you're going to if you want to go destroy 47-year-old Tang, that's the place.
That's where you go. You go to Fishers, man.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I was doing a comedy show in their backyard, and there was this one dude. There's always one drunk dude, especially if they find out you do comedy, and obviously he did because I was there to do comedy. And I was like, "It's an older crowd. I don't know." Like, I doubt myself with some of the stuff because I'm like, "What's the deal with heroin, guys?" And they're like, "We don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah, it just goes over there.
But he kept doing Rodney Dangerfield jokes, and he was like, "You ever hear this one?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. I mean, you're just telling Rodney Dangerfield jokes, and you're not him, man."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell one.
Yeah, you get one, dude, but he kept going.
You can't be repeating people's jokes.
Are we peeking or something?
No, it was just coming out of the headphone a little loud.
Oh, okay. Was I screaming, dude?
I mean, you just said it kind of loud. That's fine.
What, dude?
It's fine. It's not going to get picked back up by the
next week's guest, hot on the trail, dude.
Oh, nice.
My buddy Evan.
Nice.
He was like, "Me and my buddy should do it though," and I was like, "I don't know if I can do it more than just
I
one-on-one."
was thinking that on the way here. I was like,
I've done a couple when it was still at Davron's, but I just like this feel better. I feel like it's better.
It's more intimate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to yawn, man. I need a fucking
a boost.
I work in a goddamn sleep lab, but I can't wear the CPAP machine, dude. And it's so bad.
You can't wear it?
No. I just can't tolerate it.
But you need to wear it.
I need to.
Because you stop breathing in your sleep. Yeah. My dad's got one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the plug for it.
You're the plug?
I'll talk any old man into wearing it and help coach them.
Yeah.
But then they'll be like, "You wear it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I wear it.
Yeah,
fucking great.
Yeah, that's my shit."
And then
dude.
they're like, "Oh, thank," and they'll
machines,
see me a month later. "Man, you saved my life." Blah blah blah. And then I go home and I'm like, "I can't put this fucking thing on."
And you're like, every day I could die. You know, this could be the day.
It's a wild ride, baby.
True, man. Dude, you just put on some fucking ska and a CPAP.
Hell yeah. Sit on my. Oh, we talked about the bidet last time.
Oh yeah, you got a bidet, dude. Yeah, because you're in clearly a higher tax bracket than me.
Nah, it's just it just attaches to your toilet.
Yeah.
So it's not like its own. It's not like a separate porcelain.
You got a clean butthole, dude.
Dude, cleanest butthole. And you look at me and you're like, that guy's butthole's fucking dirty.
I would assume you got a fairly.
It's real clean, bro.
Butthole. I wouldn't say that you have a dirty butthole. You seem like a well-groomed guy.
Well, yeah, but just the weight. You think? And I know me. If I see a big dude, I'm like, that dude's butthole's not clean.
Nah, trust me, I know some big dudes, so I'm like, your butthole is not clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody.
Yeah, not him. Happy birthday, Cody.
Cody.
I should have texted him today, but I didn't.
It's his birthday?
Today.
Fuck, man.
Should we call him?
How do I not know this?
Should we call him live on the podcast?
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Do you want to call him? He'll probably answer for you.
He'll answer for me.
He'll probably see it and be like, "Fuck you."
He'll be like, "Fuck, John needs something." Well, let's fool him.
Yeah.
For the audience, Cody sings in the pop punk ska cover band, or pop punk and emo cover band I'm in.
And also ska.
Yeah, and also ska. I wish.
And also ska.
Yeah, let's call Cody.
Let's go.
We'll spice it up a little bit. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm with Joe White.
Oh, great. How's your wife?
Happy birthday,
Happy
dude.
birthday.
Oh, thanks, guys.
We're-
How was your...
We're doing the podcast
Yeah,
right now. You're
yeah.
live on the podcast.
You're live on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I was going to call you, but I thought you wouldn't answer and be like, I don't want to fucking talk to him. It's my birthday.
We were talking.
I would have called on the phone with an emergency and be like, oh, I gotta meet your wife.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I always call because, you know, no one talking on the phone, so if you call me, I'm like, oh, there's an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody has a bidet in his house.
You have a bidet too?
I absolutely do. As soon as the toilet paper shortage of 2020 happened, I bought a bidet.
Well, I think you still got a wipe, buddy.
You got to dry off. Yeah.
You just get a towel. Nice
Yeah, just get a
washcloth.
towel, yeah. Just use the hand towel.
Yeah.
You just drip dry it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drip dry it.
Quick question before we go involving ska.
Okay, what's up?
Would you say Mad Caddies, the song Road Rash by Mad Caddies, is top 5 ska songs of all time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, look at that.
That's it.
Fat music for fat people, absolutely the top 5.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
All right.
We're all about Matt Caddies.
All right, you guys have a great rest of your
All right, happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you. Cody was on the podcast.
He was on the podcast.
Did you talk about scene points at all? Or probably not. You just talked about gloves off.
I don't even know if we talked about gloves off. We might have.
You should have. I mean, that's a pretty good subject to talk about.
It's terrible. Like, because
Yeah.
people come on here, I'm like, plug whatever. Then someone just asks me the same question I get asked every week. I'm like, so you don't watch this. And that's fine. And they're like, so how'd you get into stand-up? I'm like, this isn't about me, even though there's a huge cartoon picture of
It's
me.
not,
right
but
here.
it is. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
We all know, dude.
Yeah. Look at that.
I get fascinated on how I pick the people who come on here because it's just random. I'm like, I bet you they would be good. You know, there's a
I
couple
think
weird
this
ones.
one's going better than the last one.
Yeah, like Kelly. Kelly was a good one where I was just
Mhm.
like, she would probably be good on this.
Yeah.
And I needed more women on here.
She's you do need a little more diversity.
Yeah.
And
We
by
need
that I mean
diversity.
women.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like women you could have on here that we both know, and I can't think of too many people. I mean, Kelly's great.
Yeah.
Great guest.
It makes us sound like sexist piece of shits when you think about it, right? Because
Well,
just
no,
like, yeah,
I
I
mean-
know. Listen, I know. Trust me.
I mean, I feel like you could ask Missy. Missy would be really uncomfortable and probably not say much.
Yeah, that's
She'd be like, I don't like talking in front of people.
that's the problem. And I've
Yeah.
had people on here who just immediately Nate first time just claimed up the second.
He
on
claimed
there.
that?
Yeah, the second they're on a camera and they're like, I don't know what to do.
I felt weird.
I
the
don't know what to do.
I felt weird the first time, so I'm glad that episode is trash now.
Yeah.
So I got to warm up, and now it feels more like I'm just talking to you. But before I was just like, this is weird.
Yeah, you get to get acclimated in my
Yeah,
house.
now I'm like, I know the place, and I don't feel weird
Yeah.
talking to you into a mic. Plus, the mic in your face makes it like,
Yeah, I like
feel-
this a little bit better.
because this isn't in the way.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just
they came
down
with
here.
these mounts, and then I think they were like, nah, but they need to be closer to you. And I'm like, I think it's fine.
I just, every time I look at it, my mouth waters. you
Yeah.
know? Look at that.
Exactly. Don't touch the top
Yeah.
because it
So-
fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll turn off.
back
What if,
on.
what if the whole rest of the episode your mic was out? That would be fucking funny.
Yeah, I would be pretty upset. About
Yeah,
that.
you
I'd be
would.
like, John, we're gonna do it again next week. You know
He
what I
had
mean?
to jerk off the mic.
Yeah, I had to fucking just jerk off the mic, dude. Curse these gay
Couldn't help
hands.
that. Like my mouth keeps watering every
Yeah.
time I look down.
Dude, I'm covering the picture of my dog.
Yeah, don't the disrespect right now.
I know he was on the podcast last week.
Boop. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I would bring him
He
down here
bit the
again.
shit out of me
Just
bro.
now?
Like when we first came downstairs.
because he wanted you to pet him, and
Yeah,
you didn't. You
yeah.
kind of ignored him, which
Yeah,
is
I
fine.
did,
I would do
yeah.
the same thing because I do.
He was biting my hand. I was,
Yeah, sometimes
like,
he's too much.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
He literally ran downstairs because like I fucking throw all my dirty clothes in like a bin like normal people.
Yeah, like a hamburger.
But
kilo.
I guess this morning when I got out of the shower, I just threw whatever on the ground in general
Mm.
and didn't throw it in the thing. And he was like running downstairs with me undies,
Oh, really?
and I was like, "Get back here, dude!"
You buy those?
No, they were just underwear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you
If he takes a sock, I don't
I
care.
thought maybe you had a legit sponsor for a second.
I
was
wish.
like, what's
dude.
the promo
You
code?
say my sponsors aren't legit, dude.
You
You need a promo code on a roof, man. Pace
Oh, yeah.
Roofing will hook you up, and by hook you up, they will do a good job. You know. What I mean?
That's funny. That list just keeps getting longer.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, you know anybody with businesses that they just want to be part
Yeah, I
of this?
told you,
dude?
Scene Points.
Yeah,
Is a
Scene
business.
Points.
As a business, we
It
make
is,
money.
well, you're changing the name, dude.
Yeah, we are
It's a
changing
case of the
name.
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Yeah, case of the
my other
Mondays.
ska band though, I'm practicing against Saturday.
Yeah, you were telling me that last
dude,
time.
we got
Another
a couple,
ska
we
band
got a
going.
couple songs coming together. Yeah,
Is
dude.
Bickle in it yet,
It's
or
gonna
what,
be-
dude?
What's that?
Is Steve Bickle in it yet, or what, dude?
No, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see about Steve Bickle.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to have a saxophone because I'm not a big sax guy.
right. True.
I like trombone.
Your trombone.
Actually, I like tenor sax with trombone. That's not like Less Than Jake. That's what they have. That sounds good.
and they have a trumpet, right?
But if you just have like trumpet and sax, fucking trash. You need a
it's
trombone.
trash. You need a trombone. You need that low
We,
end.
we had in my old band, we had all three.
That's cool.
The
dude.
3-piece, yeah. And all three guys could sing too and do like cool backup. Yeah.
It kind of makes you think how the Ballstone's been doing it as long as they have, because there's 70 people in that band. Like that
Yeah.
financially can't be
Well,
good.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
Dickie's
probably
all
not.
right because he does what? He does Jimmy Kimmel. He's like the voice for Jimmy Kimmel or
Is he
something.
really?
Yeah.
I don't watch any.
One of those late night shows, he does the voice.
I believe.
I want to
it,
say
yeah.
it's Kimmel because I think Kimmel's a Boston
Kimmel
guy.
would be the yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all.
Or is it Fallon? No, that's the Roots.
Yeah, Fallon has the roots.
Yeah, Dickie's got that distinct voice.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that other guy doing the sick backups, it wouldn't sound that great.
Yeah, probably not, dude. But like, what do you think the dude who just dances on stage with him gets paid? Do you think he gets paid like
I don't
the same?
know.
as the rest of
That's a
them?
whole weird setup, man.
Yeah.
I would not.
Where does the money go?
Yeah.
Is it in the banana stand?
Yeah, dude. Something tells me the Bostons aren't clearing checks like that.
Yeah. And you think the Bostons have a bidet?
Well, no, I mean, you know what's funny? It's like I like those kind. Yeah, maybe they do.
Yeah.
Those kind of bands, those like working class bands that you know aren't wealthy by any stretch, and just tour constantly. Like it's weird to me, man.
Yeah.
Like my buddy's band, these guys we used to play with, and they never like had any breakout hits, but they got huge crowds come to see them, and they just constantly tour, and they make a living out of it.
Yeah, it makes
And, like
sense.
it's
That's
not
what
like
fascinates me about comedy, because like I listen to these guys who are like bigger acts, and they're like, yeah, you know, the openers only get paid like $600 for the weekend. I'm like,
I'll take $600 for a weekend.
fine, dude.
Hell yeah. Oh,
And they're
yeah.
like, plus we give them a couple extra. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's good. It's probably not great. A lot of them
Yeah.
live in California or New York, so I assume it's like that is nothing because you
Yeah,
can't
imagine-
afford to live here.
Imagine if your one bedroom apartment costs $2,500 a month.
Yeah,
you know what I
true.
mean?
Like,
And then you make $600 a weekend. That's not even enough.
I guess
to
they
pay
have a
rent.
good point.
Yeah. Plus, you got paid for like your lodging or whatever,
I know.
wherever they stay.
I just want to open for someone, and I'll do it for nothing. If they're ever in Philly, I'll be like, I'll do it for.
All right, he's
fucking
saying it
nothing.
here now, boys. He'll do it for nothing.
I mean, Tom Segura's coming to Parks, which is literally
I
right
got
next
tickets.
door. So do I.
Yeah.
Late
Oh, yeah?
show?
late show Saturday, I think.
I think he's only doing one night.
No, he's doing two.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
first night sold out real quick.
Yeah. I got whatever went on a
Okay.
resale.
I got on the second round. He added shows.
Yeah.
I got an email. I called my girl real quick and said, "Get the tickets.
That's cool, dude.
Take the money out of savings."
I'll be there. I saw him last time he was at Parks when he did
Really?
the ball hog material,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
great.
I've never seen him live.
He's pretty good.
I've seen Chappelle live.
Yeah, comedy. As much as I love it, seeing it live, like it really has to be like I have to have I want to see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I saw Giannis, I saw Chrissy, I saw Tom Segura, I saw this dude
Okay.
Ian Edwards. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, I know Ian Edwards,
He's
yeah.
so fucking funny.
Yeah. Ian's
Yeah, I'm hoping Sickler is like opening for Segura at Parks
yeah, that would be cool.
because that's what a lot of his
He's
tour
doing
is.
a lot of the dates. Yeah, he's doing a lot.
Because he's
of the
doing a lot
dates.
of. He just did Baltimore this last weekend, Sickler, but he doesn't have like Philly posting, and he's like, I'm coming everywhere, and I know they get annoyed because they're like, listen, we're coming, we just haven't announced all the dates yet.
Yeah, stop asking us when we're coming to Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I'm like, but come to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Better yet, come to Parks
Come to-
Casino in Ben
come to
Sam,
Ben
which
Salem.
is literally right next
You
to my
could
house.
walk it.
Yeah.
Could walk to it.
Oh, it's
Too
so
bad you don't
refreshing.
drink. You could safely get home without
Yeah,
driving.
you don't pay for parking there.
Yeah, no pay. For,
I'm
yeah.
a big parking guy, dude.
You go to
Which
Chickies and
sounds
Pete's?
like an old curmudgeon thing.
No, I'm a big. So I live in Philly, but we had to find a house that had a driveway.
Yeah,
I could fit 6 cars in my driveway, and I'm like, that's perfect.
Yeah, concerts, I'm very picky. Like, if the venue's like the TLA, it depends.
nightmare.
I really have to want to see that band.
Yeah.
The Electric Factory, I don't even have to want to see them. I can just park on the street for free.
That's
There's
true.
always a spot.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is good.
The Electric Factory.
The Fillmore kind of sucks. It's a nice venue.
Yeah, parking's dicey for the film.
I was just there. I just saw 4 Years Strong, and I was in the pit, and they just had the lights off, and I'm like, please stop. Someone's going to get murdered. It's probably going to be me.
We did a Scene Point show upstairs at the Fillmore. What's that other one called?
What is it called? The Foundry? No, that's a different place. Maybe it's called the Foundry.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, Gloves
That was
Off
cool
played
show.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a snowstorm. It was supposed to be at the First Unitarian Church.
Oh,
And all I asked was, I was like, just get me in for free. Because I showed up to the church. I left with them because Mark was still in the band. And they're like, it's not going to be at the church because there was like a power outage there because the snow was crazy. So I loaded up like half of Gloves Off's equipment and drove to the Fillmore.
Really?
And I was like, I just want to not pay for this. Which sounds entitled.
Did you have to pay?
Yeah, I had to pay.
Well, you helped load in. You shouldn't have to pay.
Yeah, I know. I bought half your stuff with me. Brought half your stuff with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but they played with
Cody, do you hear this? This is bullshit,
yeah,
bro.
they played with he did get me into one show for free because it was in Baltimore.
Okay.
And I got lost going there.
Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland.
We're going down to Baltimore.
Yeah, so I went the show they played at the Foundry was Gloves Off, this band Leeway. Legendary hardcore band. Don't know if you're familiar. Wisdom in Chains, who's great.
Wisdom in Chains, yeah.
Joe was on the podcast, friend of the podcast. And
Nice.
Madball, who used to employ me. I worked merch
Yeah.
for them once.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they used to employ you.
Yeah.
Would they pay you with a t-shirt?
I got a hoodie. I got 2
Oh,
hoodies.
all right.
And I
Well,
think
that's-
like $60 or $80. I forget
Oh, really?
what it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Which I was just happy
The
with the
hoodies are
hoodie.
probably what, like $35?
And I got to see Cypress Hill for free, so I was like cool with the whole thing.
Fucking Cypress Hill.
Yeah, that was the tour. It was Madball. That was the show. It wasn't a tour,
Wow.
but it was
What
Cypress
year
Hill
was
and
this?
Madball. 3 years ago or something?
Oh, wow.
Before Corona, like right before
Cypress
that.
Hill, dude.
It was around Halloween too.
Dude, Cypress Hill. Let me just tell you, because I was not a hip hop guy growing up,
That's
and then when like Rage Against the Machine came out,
Yeah.
that was like a bridge into it. I feel like, and Cypress Hill was right there on the other side of that bridge, ready for me,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, this is great." And Dr. Dre, The Chronic.
Yeah. I mean, Cypress Hill's like the ska version of rap.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty much ska.
Well, they just keep it like singing about weed, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Do you listen to a lot of reggae or no?
I used to.
Yeah.
So that's how I.
That's
came
how
on
elite
ska.
ska you were. That you were like, I listen to reggae.
No,
you
it was just by
pussies.
chance. Like my older brother had like Bob Marley,
Yeah.
a couple Bob Marley albums, and I like started listening to like, you know, fucking Legend, and then really started delving into like Peter Tosh and like Steel Pulse and shit.
Yeah. And then at
And
one
then-
point you were just like, I want this, but with more horns
Well, no,
and a
then,
little
like-
bit more punky.
Well, no, it was honestly when ska in the '90s started to get big is when like I started hearing stuff. I was like, this is fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, what do I like about it? It was just really fast reggae with
Yeah.
punk rock mixed in.
You were at Bill McKinney's house.
Yeah,
Dr. Bill
dude.
McKinney.
Hell yeah, Dr. McKinney.
He was on
Also
the podcast.
another podcast
Yeah,
guest,
dude. Who was the most fascinating guy?
Yeah,
Because I was like,
he's brilliant.
he's my friend, and I was like, dude, what's your doctorate in? I never asked him once.
Anthropology, right?
Yeah, is that the study of people? And I was like,
Yeah.
is that like sociology? He's like, yeah, but no. And I was like, all right. I'm like, whatever
It's
you
a little
say, I'll
more
just
sci-
believe you.
A little
'cause-
more sciencey than
Yeah,
than-
but he had the show, and you were randomly there. I was like, I don't even know how you
Yeah.
found out about this. Not that it was like
Yeah.
a hidden secret.
the guys I'm playing with now.
They were the
They-
opening band, right?
They played there that night.
Yeah. West Kensingtons were dope. dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of eclectic people. Then there's that white dude who looks like Buddy Holly, and I'm like, who's this guy? Dude?
So-
He was like wearing a suit and shit.
So interesting fact.
You know that guy?
No.
Ah.
I was just gonna talk about the West Kensington. So Sean Hurd, their keyboard player, the Asian dude,
Mm-hmm.
he played on the last Case of Mondays album. He played on Jesus Stole My Girlfriend.
Yeah. Was he pumped
Plays
to
the
see you
organ.
there?
No, because we used to play with his band SGR. They were a ska band from Jersey too, and I didn't know him that well. But when I saw him, I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He remembers me, but
Yeah.
you know, we weren't tight.
The West
But,
Kensingtons, man. That shit slaps.
Slaps hard, dude.
Yeah. Bill gave me a T-shirt and their album with the Silvertones. He was just like, here.
That's cool.
I was like, that's awesome. They did an album with the Silvertones in general, but the album's already good.
Yeah,
it just got better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super credible.
Yeah, dude, we need more ska in the world.
We really do.
There's
a lot of it.
There's so many hardcore shows, which is not my thing.
Really?
I think people think it's my thing because I'm there all the time. But
I thought it was your thing.
No, not really.
I'm not a hardcore guy.
Yeah, there's like 5 hardcore bands that I would ever see live. Want to see live. I just go because my friends are in hardcore bands.
Okay.
So I go to support them, and then it's like I see other hardcore bands, and sometimes it's like bigger hardcore bands, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But Comeback Kids come in November.
Oh, you hyped for that?
Yeah. Yeah, they're playing with a Wilhelm Scream and a local band called Time the Band. My buddy Paul Butterly, also a friend of the podcast.
Paul Butterly?
Yeah.
That's the best last name I ever heard.
Yeah.
And the pairs well with the first name.
Yeah.
That's a good stage name, man.
Paul Butterly.
Fuck yeah.
Paul Butterly.
Yeah,
it's like butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Yeah, he's the man.
He sounds like it.
Yeah, he came on the podcast. We ate wings from the Jug Handle. Terrible wings.
That's bullshit.
They're not good.
Do
you think they're good?
I mean, if you go to the Jug Handle and eat them, I'm sure I've had them and they're great, but
you know what they do that I don't like? It's like the flats have the thing at the end.
Don't leave that on because you're not doing me any fucking favors.
Yeah,
I'm
cut it off.
Cut that fucking bullshit off.
And they were real slimy and rubbery. They were gross.
Something was wrong.
We're beefing with the Jug Handles pretty much ever since,
I gotta defend my Jersey stuff where I can, and that's one place where I can.
Hey, I'm not shitting on Jersey. I would love to, but
I'll gladly shit on Jersey. But the stuff that slaps, like I've had their wings there before, and they're good. Maybe they didn't travel.
You know what bothered me when I saw Less Than Jake like 2 weeks ago? They were like, "We love New Jersey," They were like just referencing. They were like, New Jersey was nuts, but you guys are more nuts. Which I'm like, you're just saying that.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, don't lie to us, dude. We're not dumb. They're like, Philly, you always know. And I'm like, you said that in New Jersey, too. I was at both. I was. He was like, Jersey, bought it. Love going to Jersey. And I'm like, you have a song literally called Never Going Back to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Stick by your guns, dude.
Yeah. I'm from New Jersey.
The sun, I love the Garden State. Yeah. That was nice, dude. Did we harmonize?
Yeah.
Should we start a ska band?
Hell yeah.
Can I be in your ska
Start
band?
a barbershop quartet.
Do you need anybody for the ska band, dude?
Not right now.
Okay.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm on the bench. I'm ready, dude.
All right. That's
I'm ready for all of it, dude.
They love Jersey because Jersey's always been like the one East Coast place like where ska is fucking huge. A lot of ska comes out of Jersey.
Dude, everyone loves ska, man.
Not so much. I mean, you got California, you got Jersey, and there's other places too.
Yeah, where did my phone go?
I could talk about ska all fucking day, bro.
Dude, ska is pretty sick, dude.
Day,
dude, you are the king of ska.
Yeah.
Ska king.
Yeah, I'm the ska king.
Yeah.
I got a fucking Ska Guy tattooed here.
Yeah,
he's fucking skanking, bro.
Dude, you definitely are a Ska Guy next to a Star Trek tattoo. What's your sick, dude?
Yeah,
You still a
they pair
Trekkie?
well together. Love Star Trek.
Do you like the newer movies they did? I like them.
Yeah.
Are you like a purist, or are you like?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
I watch it all. I watch Discovery. I watch the
I never really got into the shows. My dad and my brother like it. I was always more of a Star Wars guy, which they like both.
Yeah.
That's the divide I don't get, where people are like either Star Trek or Star Wars. I'm like, I like both.
Yeah. Well, they're completely different.
Yeah.
They have two complete like
That's
Star Wars is fantasy.
It's like comparing the new banana to the old flavored banana.
Yeah.
They're just different things.
Yeah. Yes. No. Star Wars. So Star Trek is pure science fiction.
Yeah.
Star Wars is more fantasy.
Yeah.
Because they got all that mystical shit.
Yeah.
They got fucking like mystical creatures and stuff like that. It's not. So it's not. I don't even really consider it sci-fi. It's fantasy, which I love. I love fantasy. I read fucking Dragonlance books growing up.
But I watched the like Chris Pratt ones. Like I watched all of those, and I was like, these are dope.
Chris Pratt?
He played Kirk.
Chris
the newer
Pine.
Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt's Mario.
Chris Pratt's Mario.
Gonna
That's
be a
right.
great Mario.
It's a me,
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Dude, the whole video game community shitting on the Mario movie, and I'm like, it's the people who made Minions. It's gonna be good.
I feel like of all those people who are legitimately funny, Jack Black, Chris Pratt, fucking Charlie Day,
Yeah.
all legitimately funny guys.
Fred Armisen has a small
Perfect.
role in it. Keegan Michael Key, who I think
Yeah, he's very funny.
I loved Key and Peele.
Yeah.
And I wrote,
So if all of them looked at the script and said, "Yeah, I want to